What's up guys, Fixed Dropper coming back to you. Today's workout is going to be a stretch that is designed to keep your muscles relaxed after all of these crazy HIIT workouts. So I'll see you guys in a second. Grab your mat and get ready. Alrighty, so to start, we're going to warm up our muscles before we stretch. So let's get some heel raises, nice and slow. Next up, we have butt kicks, pretty much to warm up the hamstrings. We're going to do 5 on each leg. Next, we can do what I call knee huggers. Pretty much try to bring your knee as close to your chest as possible, just to get the hips warm. Now we move on to squats, get the hips even warmer, and 5 reps is all you need. Time for the shoulders. So we're gonna do 5 mini circle, arm circles forward, and 5 backward. And on to the claps. So we're gonna be clapping in front and behind 5 times. Now we swing overhead and behind the back, keeping the core tight. Finally, we'll clap overhead and behind the back. Really try to improve that mobility of your shoulder joint. We shall start with a runner stretch to relax the calf muscles. Basically, you can use any wall. You want the back leg nice and straight, planting the heel down so that you get a nice stretch, and we're going to switch sides. Stretches, I'm holding for about 7 seconds, but feel free to hold it as long as you need. Good. Now we're going to do the standing hamstring stretch. Reach down as far as is comfortable for you, and as time progresses, you'll be able to go deeper. Now let's get into the lateral lunge. So one leg will be straight, the other will be bent. You want to feel the straight legs, inner thigh stretching. Just want to breathe into that and try to make sure you're sitting back into the bent leg, so your knee shouldn't be over your toes. Alright, feel free to grab a wall for the standing quad stretch and make sure your leg is as bent as possible comfortably, and we'll switch sides. Now we're going to come into a kneeling hip flexor stretch. So basically you want to make sure your back is flat, hips are tucked in, and you should feel the front of the thigh that's behind you stretch. Then we'll switch into a hamstring stretch. Again, try to keep that back nice and flat, core tight, and just bend at the hips. We're gonna switch it up. Same thing, just on the opposite leg. Core tight, back straight, hips forward, and breathe. You can stay kneeling. We're just going to transition into a hero pose, which is pretty much sitting on your heels while the soles of the bottom of your feet face upward. If you've never done this, ease into it gently. It may be a bit painful at first, but it'll get better over time. So next, we're going to do child's pose. Same idea, sitting on the heels and stretching out the shoulders. You should feel your back, shoulders, and ankles. Get a nice stretch. Next is my least favorite stretch, but it's good for the hips. It's the pigeon pose. So basically you want one foot in front with the leg bent towards the body, and then you're going to slightly lean the body weight down to stretch that. Yep. If possible, lay a little bit further down so you get an even deeper stretch. If it hurts though, stay up in the top position. We'll switch sides, lean into it, and breathe. Next, we're going to stretch the chest by interlocking our hands behind our back and really pulling or pushing those shoulder blades back. You should feel a nice stretch in the shoulder joint. After that, we're going to further stretch the chest and the arms by planting the fingers on the wall and rotating your body away from it. So we'll get the opposite side, and believe it or not, that is our stretch routine, guys. So good job. I will see you in the next video. Do this as many times as you need to feel relaxed, and drop a comment. Let me know what you want to see later, and I will see you in the next one.